What's up, players? You thought we were dead? Thought we were gone? No, sir.
You wish.
Yeah, sorry for last week. I don't even remember what was going on, but we just didn't get to it. I think our work schedules just didn't align last week. We're hard workers, man.
Mm-hmm.
We
Protect and serve.
protect and serve. We do our job to the best of our abilities. I guess we missed a little bit. We missed national championship recap. There was a big snowstorm here in the South while we were away. It's so funny how Texas just shuts down when this stuff happens, because I've talked to people who are up in the north and it's like -7 degrees and with a wind chill of -30 degrees. And, you know, they just carry on like it's normal. Down here, I think it was like the low one day was like 19 degrees. And that was like, 2 a.m., middle of the night. And I will say it did rain one day, or it was like misting the whole day. And so we're still dealing with like thick ice.
Mm-hmm.
I walked outside my door today, ate it. Absolutely wiped out on the driveway. I had Birks on, which are basically just like slip and slides on your feet, especially when you're on ice. And I was carrying out half of this podcast equipment and absolutely got wasted. One of our neighbors drove by too, so he might have seen it too.
You have like a Ring camera? Is there
We
evidence?
do. I don't. I'll have to ask. I'll have to see if I'm in range for it. Cause that would
That'd be good.
that would be good. Okay, I'm gonna look into that when I get home. But yes, national championship recap. We're gonna do a recap of that. Playoffs. NFL playoffs have been really good. We didn't cover the divisional games.
They have not been good.
Yeah, I guess for some people they have not been good.
Not been good.
We've not covered the divisional, and then we just watched the championships, NFC and AFC. So we will talk about both of those, and then we will also recap the Super Bowl towards the end of the show. We've got a few movies that we've watched. I'm excited to talk about Bugonia because I think it was the Critics' Choice Awards that just happened.
I saw that.
There was a lot of it was just interesting to hear like the movies that did really, really well. Mainly, actually, and I haven't seen One Battle After Another, or what was I've seen Sinners, and I liked Sinners. I thought it was really good. Haven't seen One Battle After Another. I think Bugonia was probably because a lot of the discussion was between those two movies specifically. I think Bugonia kind of fell into that second tier of I think it probably got nominated for a few things or people really enjoyed it, but I don't know if it was competing for those spots.
People were mad. Jesse Plemons, I don't think, got nominated for Best Actor.
Oh, yeah. He did it.
He did really good.
He did a phenomenal job. He's kind of, this might be a shot at Jesse, but he's kind of perfect for the role that he played.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he fits that.
Maybe not what you want to hear, but his acting style. I mean, he just did a phenomenal job. So did Emma Stone. She has great range because she's done that, and then she's also been in Spider-Man. She's also La La Land. So she's done it all. The unfortunate thing for her is she just has to be with Andrew Garfield and those Spider-Mans.
The worst
Spider-Mans, yeah. It's tough, yeah. If she would have been with Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland, I mean, people would... I think she would get a lot more recognition if she was in a good Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
A good Spider-Man series. Um, let's see what else. AC Milan. I don't have a whole lot to cover because Mr. Paramount Plus, I canceled my subscription because you guys couldn't get your stuff together. So we're going to have a talk. And I don't know if I'm going to get it back, which breaks my heart. Not only because why am I paying $8 a month if I can't even watch soccer? But I just don't want to deal with this whole
It's
thing.
$8 a month.
$8 a month.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe call me cheap, but
It's the principle.
yeah, yeah. Come on, why do I have to call you guys for you to fix your own streaming service, whatever? Yeah, talk a little bit about AC Milan. College basketball. I haven't been watching it. I have, but not super intently. I've just been watching A&M. I was talking to a friend who has been paying attention to this season. He's been saying that this is one of the best college basketball seasons in recent memory. From like a general overview, and I watched some of the games, I guess, these past couple days that we've been, with all the snowstorm stuff. It is cool. I know like Arizona, Michigan, they're historically good basketball schools. I know Purdue's in the mix. I guess not. They're ranked top 15. But Nebraska, great storyline. I know they just lost to Michigan last night. Great game. But that was their first loss of the season. They were 20-0. North Carolina, all the players, the big players are still in the game. But you got some new programs that are having success. A&M has been doing really well, which is a surprise considering Buzz left for Maryland, and Maryland,
They are
woof,
bad.
woof. Maryland is not doing well. So, kind of crazy. And then NBA, do you have any NBA news we need to talk about?
As of this morning, Giannis is officially seeking a trade.
Okay. I've been seeing he's like trying to get out.
Yeah, trade season's about to start. His deadline's in about a week.
That'll be fun. So big trades? This past deadline was like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that was in the summer,
Oh, that was in the summer.
but that was probably the biggest trade.
Okay. I was just kind of like, what's the update on those? Like, have those, the big ones at least. So Kevin Durant, you would say, has been successful, right? For
Yeah.
Houston?
Yeah,
I would
for
say.
sure. Yeah, they've had their struggles this year, but I feel like he's the one constant.
Yeah.
They'd be in a tough spot without him this
Yeah.
year. But this there are a lot of names that could. I mean, Giannis is obviously the biggest one. I'm very curious to see where he goes.
Yeah.
I mean, Trae Young's already been traded.
Okay.
He's a Washington Wizard.
Okay.
But yeah, like the Pelicans, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Because they suck so bad.
Yeah.
But they're also like apparently not willing to trade any of their good players.
Okay.
It's like,
Interesting
well,
position to be in.
I guess you can just suck. Yeah, they said yesterday, I think, there was a report saying for Herb Jones or Trey Murphy, they needed Desmond Bain type haul. Desmond Bain got 5 first-round picks. It's like, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Pelicans.
Desmond Bain's another one that's worked out from last year.
Okay.
Going to the Magic. But
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have a lot more NBA news probably this time next week.
Okay. Then, yeah, we can do maybe, I don't know. That was talking NBA, I think. And then I may have already said this, but we're going to do Super Bowl preview at the end. Oh, and then just in general, we'll do, after we talk about the national championship, we're just going to talk about this college football season. Kind of do a recap because we were debating on how much college baseball we wanted to do in this episode. And what we're going to do is we're going to save all of that content for next week's episode because college baseball season is just around the corner. Again, I said this probably 2 weeks ago when we did our last episode. I know a lot of people are probably not college baseball fans. That is totally understandable. Or maybe you're just not a baseball fan in general. I completely understand. Here's the thing. I am, and he is.
Mm-hmm.
And
we're in charge here.
And this is our podcast. So we hope that once y'all kind of know what's going on in the college baseball world, that y'all actually enjoy it. Because I think that's kind of a big hurdle to get into is there's just not a lot of, you don't know what's really happening. You don't really know the players, the landscape of it. I got really into it because I did photography for the baseball team junior year of college. So getting to be next to the team and also A&M doing so good that season going to the College World Series, that moment is something that I needed in order to get into cover or being invested in college baseball. And hopefully this is your moment to that gets y'all invested within college baseball because it really is fun. Especially, I mean, if you went to college, then you can cheer for your own college. It's not, whereas professionals, if there's not a MLB team in your city, you kind of have to choose one. So, yeah, we're gonna get really into it. Next week, probably talk about top 25. We'll probably choose our Omaha 8, which is like,
oh yeah,
it's basically like picking the final four. College baseball has a 64-team tournament. They do regional style, where it's like group play, teams of 4. Each, in order to win a regional, you have to be the last team standing. Essentially, it's double elimination, go until there's one team left, and then you've got 16 teams. They play each other in the super regionals, and then you whittle it down to 8 teams, and then those 8 teams go to Omaha, Nebraska, which you would think is out in the middle of nowhere. You would think it's, I don't know, not all that exciting. The thing is if you're a pure sports fan, well, you can talk more about this because you actually went. I'm just kind of repeating what you're saying, but
it's unbelievable. It's the coolest sport experience. I mean, for that week, Omaha's, it's just like a snow globe where it's just like everyone there knows why they're there.
That's
and
cool.
It's for college baseball. Like, sit down at a restaurant, the waiter or waitress is just like, so who are you here to see? Like, who's your school? Everyone's so nice and talkative. It's so fun. I remember going.
That's
I went
so
to, it was NC State, Florida, my first day there. And we sat in the NC State side. And, I mean, it's just like a student section, but it's all adults. And just, like, talking. And they're like, are y'all part of the Wolf Pack? No, we're Aggies. They're like, oh, good luck with your game tomorrow. And we just talk baseball for, like, 2 hours. So fun.
Cool.
It's so cool. The stadium's amazing.
That's so cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So if you're a sports fan, like, yeah, you go to a place and it's just like everyone is in town in Omaha, Nebraska, just to see the College World Series. And they do the same thing. They get 4 teams on each side, and it's basically double elimination until you've got 2 teams standing, and then it's a 3-game series for the national championship. So, yeah, it makes it easier if your team is good and it's easy to root for. That's kind of what happened in 2022 and 2024 for A&M. But hopefully us covering it in depth could get y'all to kind of see the passion and the fun side of it. And also it's kind of niche. So, like, there aren't, like, the college baseball fans, like, if a guy knows college baseball, you can talk with him for hours because, you don't just...
Yeah, you don't find people like that very often.
And you can't just, like... You're not just watching SportsCenter and they're throwing up East Carolina versus, I don't even know who
Campbell.
Yeah. You kind of have to seek it out. So if somebody knows something about college baseball, they've kind of had to do it on their own. So anyway, long story short, we're going to be talking about college baseball a lot. Hopefully you enjoy or learn to enjoy. Okay, with that being said, we've got some things to do today.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Again.
it's not working. Hold on.
You got it.
You want to sing it?
Wait, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember how it goes. Come on. Come on. Here we go.
Things to do. Yeah, we could things to do. Yeah, we could be on time to do. Yeah, we could be on
Natty Champ. There was. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
I said who.
Oh. There was a guy at the gym yesterday. He was an older gentleman. He had an Indiana hat, and I went up to him and I said, "Congratulations." Yeah, congratulations to all the Indiana fans. Also a great national championship game. If you're an Indiana fan, this had to be the perfect game to watch because it was kind of a close game. There was still some suspense. You were never completely out of the woods, but you led the whole game, and you won on a game-winning interception, with Carson Beck trying to drive down the field. Indiana, the blocked punt for a touchdown was key. Mendoza, the patented back shoulder passes. It was, Indiana is one of the greatest college football and one of the greatest sports stories of all time. Kurt Signetti is at the top of the college football world.
Mm-hmm.
And this season was just awesome to watch.
It was.
Beginning to end.
He said it after the Rose Bowl, there's going to be a movie. And I will watch in theaters opening night.
Yeah.
It was, everything about this season was just cinema.
We've talked about Indiana. We've really kind of talked about all the points. But, we have to go over them again. This team, let's see, hold on. What did I write down? It legitimately is one of the best sports stories of all time because I looked at the past 30 years of national champions who all had won. And I think the one exception might be 2010 Auburn. Just because I know Auburn's in the SEC, and also I guess Auburn played for another national championship in, I guess that's the 2014 season, and they almost beat Florida State.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the greatest turnarounds in sports history, with Indiana having this track record of not winning football games. The talent level on the team, from a high school recruiting rankings, if you go to all their recruiting rankings, they're not, they hadn't brought in the quote unquote best talent, and I put talent in air quotes because if you can ball, you can ball. But for them to do this in an era where, if you look since 2014, since the college football playoff has been established, you have a small pool of teams that make it into the playoff every year and legitimately have a chance to win a title. And it's really between Ohio State, Clemson. Clemson, I guess you could still say. They were talked about in the preseason. Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia, Oregon's kind of a newcomer, but they've been fringe, I guess. I guess Washington had that one year where they in and out, but the teams that are like legitimately going in, and it's Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama, Clemson for a little bit, and then you kind of have teams like, I don't know, darting in like LSU, but again, like teams like LSU, teams like Washington, teams like Oregon. There's another one I named, but these teams, you also you look at the talent acquisition, the coaching staff, how much their athletic department is worth. Like you quantify all these things, and you say like those teams have a potential to win a national championship. Kind of like what people have talked about with A&M. A&M it's kind of like the inverse with Indiana, where it's like, if you throw enough money at an athletic department and coaches and players, like eventually you'll win one, right? And you also have to have the right people, and everyone kind of moving in the same direction, in order to have a good enough football team that go and win a national championship. But it's just one of the most well executed, disciplined, fun to root for teams that I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's crazy because they're the first 16-0 team in history. And obviously, yes, like they're used to not be 16 games played. The 12-team playoff changed that. But it's like even at 15-0 going into the Natty, where they were favored, it still feels like, oh, this is the underdog story.
Mm-hmm.
They're so easy to root for. Mendoza is so funny.
He's hilarious.
He did curse in his post.
I know he did.
That caught us both off guard. We both like whipped our heads around.
Yeah.
But let's flip and go. We're the flipping champs.
The flipping champs. Yeah, it's. Oh, you said something I was going to say. What did you say? Yeah. Oh, feeling like they're the underdogs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people picked Miami to win the national championship. Still, which is so funny because I understood. Yeah, like from a numbers perspective, it just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just every single time you're like, this is the time that they're not going to do it. Beat the hell out of Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well now they have to face a Miami team who has all the confidence they do or whatever. Doesn't matter. Like still just. And the game was close, but Indiana led the whole game. They blocked that punt to go up, I think, like 11 or something like that. I can't remember how much they went up by the block punt. They were winning the whole game. Like they're Miami never,
Mm-hmm.
they were never trailing Miami at any point. From a team standpoint, their defense played so well in the first half against Carson Beck. The offense, to be honest, I felt like Miami they were blitzing heavy, and I liked that because it was like you're not gonna let Mendoza just sit back there and pick you apart. So I really liked that game plan by Miami, and I felt like they got to him. They also had a little bit of help too because the refs weren't.
They were letting him play.
Yeah, they were not protecting Ethan. Or not Ethan.
There it is.
Not Ethan.
Fernando. He has such an easy name to remember.
I was looking at D1 baseball and I was looking at the Texas roster and I saw it and I laughed.
Yeah, he was getting beat up.
Yeah.
I mean, he was bleeding. Out of his mouth, like second drive. He was getting hit.
Because, he took a shot to the mouth from one guy and they didn't call targeting, they didn't call roughing the passer or anything. And Indiana was still up at halftime. It wasn't, they weren't dominating per se. But
we got to also point out, the touchdown run to effectively win the game.
Yes.
That was cinema. That fourth down in the red zone. You get that call, the timeout, and then realize they're going for it. Just a delayed QB draw.
Yeah.
He has to take a hit, spin move, take another hit, somehow stay up, dive
Yep.
backwards into the end zone. I saw this tweet. I saved it. It has 105,000 likes.
Okay.
I feel like it perfectly describes like the moment, how awesome it is. A 2-star QB scrambling for potentially the national championship winning touchdown on 4th down in his hometown against his hometown team after winning the Heisman for the most losing program of all time, while his mother with MS screams for joy from her seat, is possibly the limit of how good sports can get. And I completely agree.
That's,
I mean,
yeah.
the Mendoza story, the Signetti story,
Yeah.
it is just unbelievable and so like feel good too, with
Yeah.
like how funny his interviews are, and his mom and brother, like younger brother.
Yeah.
I didn't know this until before the game, but Miami's O-line coach is from Miami. He played offensive line in high school with Mendoza's dad.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
did
see that video of
I
him talking
did.
about like how good of a guy his dad is and how he's
No,
like,
I haven't seen that part.
it was so
but
sweet. I mean, he's
that's
just like,
cool.
yeah, like Fernando, obviously so easy to like, and like for me, it's not a surprise. Like growing up, he was always the nicest, smartest guy. He's a doctor. I'm just like talk like
That's awesome.
it wasn't the typical just like he's had a great season, like wish him the best. It was like, no, I know this family. Like,
Yeah.
they're amazing. It was awesome.
That's so cool. And to add to that, you're playing, he's in his hometown, but the team he's playing, that's their home stadium.
Yeah.
So,
He's celebrating because they were technically the home team in the Miami's locker room.
yes. And to just add to the story, it's they're in their opponent's home stadium and their fans outnumber
Yeah.
their fans. So what a weird combination of stuff, but that's, I mean, you would write a movie
Yeah.
similar to that.
It was
Maybe
yeah.
you'd probably dial it down a little bit because it would be a little too on the nose
Yeah.
if it was like it happened.
Also crazy. They doxed his home. They doxed his family.
Oh, yeah.
Pre-game, they showed exactly where his house is. It's like 2.1 miles from Hard Rock.
Nice.
They showed his home.
Well, we won't do that on this podcast.
No.
We won't release his home information. Oh, there was going to be
It was so awesome.
Oh, yeah. He said that he would take shots for his team.
Shots from the front or the back.
Come on, man. That's what you want in a leader. Is someone
Yep.
who would be willing to do something like that.
Willing to take back shots for his team. Oh my god.
Good for you, Ethan.
Fernando.
I'm gonna do it every time. I've
Every
already told
time.
you.
It was, yeah, that was awesome. Kurt Signetti too, man. Whenever he first said the Google me quote,
Google me.
I was
No.
like, okay, this is a cornball. Like,
I know.
you're stay in your lane. Bro was 1,000% right. Stood on business. It took 2 years to come to fruition, but man, did it.
And that he has that confidence, right? And there are people who do that type of stuff and people hate on them. And then they don't win the thing and people, continue to hate. And then, I don't know, their career kind of flames out. And I think some people take away from that of like, you shouldn't be confident because like you need to be realistic. And it's just so interesting because like this was kind of happened with Noah Lyles. Remember all that stuff and like him being super cocky and people just don't really like Noah Lyles. I think when you do that type of stuff, you're going to create quote unquote enemies, or you're going to, have people who kind of
Yeah, they hate watch.
hate watch. Yeah. They don't like that. And I don't know. It's just you have to have someone like that.
Mhm.
That's a leader in general. It's just someone who has confidence and they're willing to kind of put their neck. They're risking something. Truth be told, Kirk Cignetti is risking something by saying that. He's risking, failing and looking like, really dumb. But also, I guess this is the positive of what it could be if you do have that type of confidence and you lead your program. And just in general, I guess, just in life in general, if you have that confidence, this is kind of the positive side of it. So it's cool. But Kirk Cignetti, I think he says that, the Google me stuff, but he does have this other side to him that, I think he's shown to be likable, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just because he's winning and maybe he's losing, people are coming after him and he's not able to show us this other side. But he's not always like that, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's cool to see as a sports fan, because I think maybe getting even a little older too, you do realize how more rare it is. Because if I was 12 years old and I saw this, it would just be you wouldn't have a perspective, I guess, on what a bunch of other seasons could look like. So, yeah.
Just going back and I'm calling myself out here. I found my sheet from preseason where I just went through every conference and did the standings and everything. I had Indiana at 9 out of 18.
I don't blame you.
Obviously missing the playoff. I was not a believer. I wasn't a hater last year, but I was fraud.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They snuck in and then they kind of got blown out by a very good Notre Dame team. But I was schedule merchants.
That's what I thought.
They won't be able to do it again. Man, they proved me real wrong.
That Illinois game, they 63-10. I was sleeping still. I was sleeping real hard. Yeah, and I really can't even say, though, I woke up until they beat Oregon in the playoff, legitimately. Because beating Oregon at home by 10 with the pick six, beating them on the road by 10, even throwing a pick six. I mean, was where I was like, this is legit. But I don't know. I was waiting for the Cinderella story to end. And it looks like I'll be waiting until next year, because they won every single game.
Or more. Because they are reloading.
That's true. It would be cool. I mean, it would just be shocking if they were to, year in and year out be competing with the likes of Georgia.
But recruiting-wise, they're improving. I mean, they're still not where you want them to be or where you expect that caliber program to be, but they've shown they can do it without killing it in recruiting, and this is the best recruiting class they've had, and they just went 16-0 and won the Natty.
I know people. I've already seen videos of people analyzing the roster of this many seniors, this many juniors, this many freshmen, this many sophomores, and it's this bell curve. And so if your roster is like this, you have a good chance of winning a national championship. The problem is in the video he shows 2019 LSU, and it's completely different. And then they showed other national, and they're completely different bell curves, but he chooses the 4 or 5 that are similar. And I get what he's saying. I agree. I think there are similarities, but truth to be told, man, you can win in so many different ways, because Kirby Smart is a very different coach than Kurt Cignetti. But there are a few just building block principles that I think coaches who have won for a long time, they can identify them. So coaches maybe Nick Saban or Kirby Smart, you could say Dabo, but it's just the simple things of, and to be honest, you kind of have to get a little lucky too, genuinely, with scheduling, with the amount of high character guys on your team. because we could look back at this Indiana team and it's just like Charlie Becker, Surratt, Mendoza, Fisher, like all of these guys are just, they wanted to play football more than do school or go and see their friends. Like they were focused on football. They wanted that to be a big thing. And it's just, you just had 26 guys who were who wanted to do that every day in, day out. And it's just, sometimes it's just how it goes.
A Carson Beck stat for you.
Yeah.
Titled A Complicated Legacy. This is insane. Carson Beck lost only 6 games in his college career.
That's insane.
In 4 of his 6 losses, the final offensive play of the game was a Beck interception with a chance to win. Complicated.
That's tough. He also has a national championship, correct?
He wasn't the starter. He was behind Stetson, but yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So he has. Wait. Yeah, no, that was Ohio State. The year that Gunnar Stockton hasn't won a natty, correct?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't believe so.
I don't think he has, because that was Ohio State the year that Georgia beat Texas in the SEC championship. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you do look at his career on paper, he has like a natty, and like 2 SEC championships. There's a lot there, but
if you're looking at where he's the starter, it is a little different.
okay.
He has 1 SEC championship last year.
Okay.
No,
Oh, just one.
yeah. Well, he got 1 whenever he was the backup,
Mm-hmm.
and then he got 1 when he was the starter, which was
Okay.
against Texas.
Yeah.
In
I guess I was
24.
kind of just factoring in when he was on the team. I'm interested to see what NFL scouts think of him.
Yeah. Complicated.
Very complicated.
We'll find out soon. Draft season.
Yeah, that'll be fun to cover.
Mm-hmm.
Go through that stuff.
This was such a good season, man.
It really was. Yeah, let's talk about do you want to talk about Miami at all?
I mean, their defense. Keon Scott, Ruben Bain,
Mesidor.
I mean, they had the players. We do have to give respect for their run in the playoff for sure. And I mean, they were great the whole season. I mean, other than hiccups, like the Louisville game that was one of Beck's 6 losses where they were in field goal range down 2.
Yeah.
And for some reason, you are throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense because there was like 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
And they had a timeout. Just run the ball, take it down to 0.
Mario
Oh,
Cristobal.
That's the Mario Cristobal effect.
Yeah.
But anyway, they get into the playoff, which was already so debated. And I think it was the right call. And I am happy, I guess, for them to just kind of prove like, yeah, we should have been here. Same record as Notre Dame. We beat Notre Dame, so we should be in. I agree with that. But to also go on a run, kind of put the debate to bed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they deserve it.
And
They're
they would
good
have
enough to
had
be there.
They would have had the most difficult run,
Oh, yeah.
considering.
In College Station, and then Ohio State, and then Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
That was such a good game. We've already talked about it, but
Yeah.
that was a great game.
And then Indiana. They would have
And
had
then
to beat
Indiana, and they were there.
Yeah.
They were right there.
Yep. Yeah, it would have been it was a great season for the Miami Hurricanes. And if you're a Miami Hurricanes fan, you have to it does suck that that's kind of how your season ends, but you have to be excited. Y'all got into the playoff finally. After last year's just,
Gosh.
weird flop. I mean, they tried to do it again this season, but got in. and then y'all made a lot of noise in the playoff, and so hopefully that generates into some recruiting momentum and confidence as a team. You know, guys that you're bringing back, knowing that y'all can compete for a national championship. But yes, college football in total this season. Here's what I want to say. We've talked a lot about the negative side effects of NIL. I feel like we haven't talked about it a ton, but that is a very, very large discussion within the college football landscape that people are talking about. But the parity that it is produced in the sport, it allows for a 12-team playoff to actually be really fun to watch. And I know it's kind of a 10-team playoff right now. Well, 11-team, I guess.
10 this year.
10 this year, with a group of 5 teams getting in. And there's been a lot of, the discussion is you wouldn't let what's the division down in baseball?
Mid-major?
Major League.
Oh, like a AAA?
AAA. You wouldn't let a AAA team play in the, MLB playoffs or whatnot. That's kind of the discussion. And I think we're going to always have that discussion until one of those teams actually makes noise in the playoff, which, I think you would have said at the beginning of the season, Indiana wouldn't, have been able to ever win a national championship, and here we are. So, I don't know. It's just, it does seem like if you put, let's say, Texas and BYU in the playoff. I don't know who I think it was BYU and Texas. Were those the first? Oh, Notre Dame and BYU. If you put Notre Dame and BYU over Tulane and JMU, that would have been really fun to watch. I think it would add from the entertainment value, but from like a purist, who deserves to be there. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, college football is awesome this season. A&M, my boys did good.
Great
Our boys.
season.
They did a good job. I know not the result we wanted, but you've got to
Sour ending.
be happy with how this is going. Trying to think of what were some of your favorite games/moments from this season?
A&M or overall?
Just overall, but they could probably be more A&M.
I mean, probably my favorite night of watching this year was the night where the night slate was Penn State, Oregon, and Alabama, LSU. Was it Alabama, LSU? No, Alabama, Georgia.
Okay, yeah, they did.
Because I brought in an extra TV into the living room, had the dual set up. There had been a cold front come through for the first time here, so I had a fire in the fireplace.
Come on.
That was just peak college football watching night. Great game. I mean, overtime in Penn State, Oregon, and then coming down to the wire in Alabama, Georgia. LSU Ole Miss was a great game.
Yeah.
A&M, obviously, I watched every game. But the Notre Dame game. Watching from a hotel in Abilene, that was something. Watching from a wedding, getting back to the hotel for the fourth quarter, just running laps in the hotel hallway. That was fun. Obviously, the A&M South Carolina game was so stressful. Down 30-3 at half. Come back, win 31-30.
It took me so long to get over the feeling of being down that many points at half, because I didn't feel like we won the game.
Yeah, we were at work.
Yeah.
We were watching from work. That was terrible.
Yeah.
But great game. I mean, those have got to be the top two games.
Yeah.
But just so many stories. The Mendoza storyline. To start the year, I mean, going back, the Florida State there for a minute,
Yeah.
Florida State
I completely
Alabama
forgot
game
about
week
that.
1. Castellanos cooking Alabama's defense. That was fun.
Forgot about that.
And then getting home right after. Oh no, that wasn't that night. But Texas Georgia, that was a fun one to watch because the score reflects a blowout, but I mean it was close until like halfway through the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
The onside kick, the unexpected onside for Georgia.
That was insane.
But there were so many good games. I mean, Oregon, Indiana regular season. I remember watching that at my brother's house in College Station, and then going to A&M Florida that night.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Yeah.
The Penn State Indiana game.
Yeah.
That game was ridiculous.
That was crazy.
I mean, oh my gosh, Ohio State Texas. That was the first game of the year.
I know. I
First
thought about
big
bringing
game.
that up, but yeah.
Ohio State Texas. I remember watching from work. Lee Corso going out. He had a perfect
Oh,
week.
yeah.
He got every game right in his last show. The what's the phrase? Not showmanship, but whatever showmanship, I guess.
Yeah. Just
Of
like the
that whole
timing and
episode
yeah.
of
Oh, you're
making
talking about
everything
yeah.
special for
Mhm.
him. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it flew by, man.
It really did. And it's kind of, yeah. It's kind of cool. I mean, this is more for us, but I mean, the fact that we've done this throughout the season, like we could go back and listen to us talk about the SEC preseason. I haven't done it yet. I haven't really gone back and looked. But if I wanted to, I could and just hear my takes on, because I've completely forgotten what I've said.
I pulled up my
Oh, really?
Google Doc. I had
Maybe I'll-
some bad takes.
Let's see if I'll do the same.
I predicted the 12-team playoff seeding
Yeah.
and everything. I got 5 right out of 12,
Okay.
which is better than some people.
Yeah.
Brandon Walker, I think, went over 12.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
How?
I mean, the Georgia Tech storyline early in the year, Haynes King.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's see, I got Alabama, Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State, Tulane.
Alabama, Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State. You got Tulane?
I had Tulane
Wow.
as a G5. That feels good.
Dang.
I mean, the Vanderbilt storyline. Vanderbilt was SP Plus predicted Vanderbilt to finish 15th in the SEC.
Jeez. Okay, I was spot on about Kentucky. Yeah, Missouri kind of.
I had my Heisman finalists. I put 4 names.
Uh-huh.
One of them was there.
I think. Oh, okay. Jeremiah Love.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
you
other
were on
ones
that.
were Garrett Nussmeier, who I had as winner.
That's
Terrible.
What I had. That's what I had.
Terrible take.
That's what I had.
Cade Klubnik, Lenora Sellers, all bad, and Jeremiah Smith.
Okay, I was a little off. I was off on Lenoris. I think we had that discussion. That was something where I was like, I completely see the talent and I see the potential. He hasn't shown me anything. Okay, yeah. So yeah, SEC championship. Wait, who won the SEC this year?
Georgia.
Oh yeah. So I got the SEC championship.
Mm-hmm.
Picked Georgia. You picked, it was Alabama versus Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Picked Alabama. Big Ten. We both picked Penn State. That's really tough.
Yep.
Big 12. You picked Kansas State. I picked Arizona State.
Bad.
Really bad. Texas Tech. Yeah.
I had Tech at 3 in my Big 12 standings, so I
Okay.
was fairly close there.
Okay.
Still, not trying to claim I called anything. It was bad.
And then for our ACC championship game predictions, you had Clemson versus Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, good ball
Yeah.
knowledge. You had Clemson winning. I had Clemson versus Florida State, and both of those teams played. Actually, oh, that was just in the last game of the season, or something like that. Not for the ACC championship.
The
game, no.
actual ACC championship was Virginia versus Duke. I had Duke at 7th in the conference. You ready for this? I had Virginia at 15 out of 17.
Golly. Yeah.
Yeah, my number 1 overall seed, I had Clemson,
Yeah.
and they barely made a bowl game.
Yeah. I remember you were really high on Clemson. I was really high on LSU.
Mhm.
So both had our.
Like, we're just going through all these takes. I'm in no way calling you out here because I have every bad take imaginable. I remember after LSU Clemson, before the game and after the game, you were like, yeah, the winner of this is in the playoff.
Yeah, I did say that.
They were both terrible. And I
did say that.
agreed. Like, I didn't go that far, but I was like, yeah, I would not. I bet one of the winner makes it. But terrible idea. Terrible take.
I did say that. Let's see what our. All right, this is our week 5 rankings, top 25. I'll just read the top 10. Actually, not bad. Number 1, Miami. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, LSU. Number 4, Penn State. Number 5, Georgia. Number 6, Oregon. Number 7, Florida State. Number 8, Oklahoma. Number 9, A&M, and number 10, Texas Tech. It's not bad.
Here, if you get on a soapbox for a minute,
Mhm.
I'm gonna count up our record and predictions because we predicted every game
Okay.
or every big game.
Mhm.
You know how we went through it, and I wrote both of our predictions down, so I can tally up our records, but it's gonna take a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You want me to just like
Yeah, you just
start talking about something?
You just yap.
Let me think. I was trying to think of. I just have a bad memory right now. Thinking about this season. Texas Tech's Jacob Rodriguez, Texas Tech being so solid was really cool. Vanderbilt, obviously we can't talk about this season without talking really about Vanderbilt and Georgia Tech. Diego Pavia, in that Heisman race. Georgia Tech, Haynes King. I think they had the Senior Bowl going on last night or something like that. Because it was, I thought it was a Key and Peele sketch because it was East versus West. But I saw Haynes King playing in that. I think that was the Senior Bowl. But yeah, Georgia Tech, great story. Duke winning the ACC, hilarious. The fact that they were 8-5 and won the ACC, and then Miami went all the way to the national championship. Yeah, try to explain that to somebody who's new to the sport and doesn't understand how the rankings and getting into the playoff and stuff works. Even like Texas and Arch, like just the highs and the lows. Everyone coming in thinking that he was gonna be the Messiah, and then he turned out to be a normal human being who, as a new starter, needs to learn. But he got better throughout the season. So again, I know we're doing the same thing coming into this next year of preseason Heisman favorite and all that stuff. I do think having 1 year under his belt with the addition of Cam Coleman, I think I understand where people are coming from. You're just gonna have to wait and see on if it's actually it's we all know the potential. Here's the difference. Indiana, you look at an Indiana team and you say their potential isn't very high. So what do? They focus on not potential, what could actually happen, but what to actually do about playing football and their actual production. But teams like Texas, Ohio State, all these teams, they've got all the potential in the world, but if doesn't exist. Potential really doesn't exist. I mean, what actually exists is what you actually do. So that's the rat poison of places like Texas and Michigan and all the team. Texas A&M is a part of that too. You bring in all these high star recruits, and you start to bank on potential, and potential doesn't exist. It is made up, and makes us feel better to see a 5-star on our team, but it doesn't, what only exists is what you actually do. So,
Mm-hmm.
are you done?
I'm done. I am counted up.
Okay.
So we predicted 131 games
Okay.
throughout this season. Who do you think? Oh, do you want to guess anything or no? You just want me to say it?
I'm going to guess who I think won.
Okay.
I think you won.
Okay. How many out of 131? How many do you think we got right?
Could I go a percentage?
Yeah, I can calculate it out.
Or just like a ballpark percentage?
Mm-hmm.
I think you got 65% and I got like 55 or 50%.
You're way low on both. We did a lot better than I thought.
Really? Okay. I'm
So
impressed with that.
your final record out of 131 predictions this year, you went. This is really freaking good. 78 and 53.
Okay.
So you got 35 more right than wrong.
Okay.
That's solid.
I will take that.
What does that come out to?
I will take that. So you
You're-
said 78?
Yeah,
So
you
78.
got 78.
So 78 out of 130 something?
Yeah. So you got just about 60%.
60%. Yeah.
And then my record, I'm proud. I'm real proud.
I know. I just know there are people listening being like shutting it off. Being like, why am I listening to these guys?
I don't care. This is for me.
60%.
I went 91 and 40.
That's really good.
I went 91 and 40. I'll take that. That is a percentage of 69.5.
That's really good.
I'll take that.
70%?
And obviously some of those we picked like favorites, like
Mhm.
heavy favorites.
Yeah.
But still,
Some of those were like,
those were all big games. Those were all the big games from every week.
yeah.
Because I mean, that includes playoff, but I mean that's in the range of 8 to 10 games a week.
Yeah. And yeah, some of them were, but yeah, again, I mean,
I think we did really good. We
I-
did much. I was expecting to be like right at 50%.
coin flip.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well just go heads or tails. Yeah. If you need, I mean, not that you need any reason to listen to us. We know that we're really good at this. But if that's any indication that we know ball,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on.
come on, man.
91 and 40, 78, 53.
Okay. Now we have a benchmark. Now,
Yep.
next season, we know what we're trying to improve, get better. Okay. Do you have anything else? Last words that you want to say about is that the 2026 season?
I think it's 2025.
I say the 2025 season.
All I have to say is thank you. Thank you, college football.
Thank you. Thank you, college football.
Thank you, Mike Elko, Fernando Mendoza, Kirk Signetti, Jacob Rodriguez, wife. She's awesome.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, there were so many great stories.
Salute to her.
It's sad that it's over, but smile because it happened.
Exactly.
I will look back on this season as one of the most fun college football seasons I've ever watched.
Something isn't beautiful just because it lasts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just something that I made up. I created. Yeah. It was beautiful. Same
mean-
time next year?
Same time next year. And hey, there's going to be a lot to talk about with all the coaching changes too next year. I mean, early in the season, Mike Gundy fired. Now
Yeah.
they got Eric Morris coming in, bringing Drew Mestamaker and that entire UNT squad, all the best players.
You're going to have
You're
Lane.
going to have Lane at
LSU.
LSU. You're going to have Matt Campbell at Penn State, John Summerall at Florida,
Yep.
Alex Golesh. I mean, even the small schools. I mean, you got Brian Hartline at USF.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Ooh, what are you most excited for about next year? Like, is there one
Probably
thing?
that the new coaches,
Okay.
because just by volume, there are so many more changes than we're used to seeing,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm excited to see all these new coaches. Like, how does Lane look year one. I feel like that's fair to have higher
I'm really
expectations.
interested to see.
But I mean, even the small, like with the situation Matt Campbell's walking into, I mean, how is year one look there? John Summerall at Florida, that's one of the biggest. And I mean, we saw it this year too with the transfer portal and NIL and everything, but like all these quarterbacks. I mean, this morning, Dorian Mensah committed to Miami. I don't know
I
if
didn't
you
see
saw
that.
So Miami got their new quarterback. Josh Hoover at Indiana, seeing if Signetti can run it back. I've always been high on Hoover, so I'm excited for that.
You have.
Sam Levitt to LSU. DJ Lagway at Baylor.
Yeah.
I mean, there are just so many. It's just everything's changing. I mean, new coaches, new quarterbacks, star players. I'm excited to keep up.
Yeah. And as an A&M fan, I'm excited to see if Marcel can make the one more step.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see Isaiah Horton in the maroon and white.
Anto Saka.
Yes. Yeah. Can Mike Elko, can he do it? Can he figure out a way to put together something that will get you past
Mm-hmm.
first round of the playoff?
Thank you, college football.
Thank you, college football. Yeah.
Hmm.
And with that, we move on to college baseball next week, but we'll talk about NFL playoffs right now because they have also been very, very good.
No, they haven't been.
I guess
It's so good.
they've been so good. I was cheering for the Bills because I like Josh Allen, obviously. But let's first go through the divisional round. I didn't write down scores. I just wrote because the divisional round happened a long time ago.
I have
And-
them up.
Okay,
Give me to just go through
sure,
4. We can talk.
sure.
Just going in ESPN order. Bills Broncos. That was a great game.
Fantastic game. So sad.
Overtime.
You're a Bills fan.
33-30. Yeah, sad for Josh. Also sad for Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Nix.
Yeah, both
Fractured
teams,
his ankle.
Both teams kind of lost.
Second, yeah, seriously. That sucked. It was so spoiled. I was FaceTiming one of our good friends, diehard Broncos fan. After the game, him and his wife were driving back home. They had watched with family, and vibes are high. It's like, wow, we're going to the conference championship. Just like laughing, talking about the game. And as I'm FaceTiming and we're all in a good mood, it just turns. I get the Schefter notification. I'm like, guys, I am so sorry I have to do this, but I can't not tell you. And it just immediately turned to just
Yeah.
despair.
Yeah, you might as well just announce like one of their family members passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They named their dog after Bo Nix. Their dog's name is Nix.
Yeah. Don't shoot the messenger.
But that was a great game. Questionable interception call.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big moment.
a lot of talk about that.
Yeah.
A lot of talk about that. And I think it was more they didn't even look at it. Was what people were
Mm-hmm.
really upset about because it's one thing to call it one way on the field, but they didn't even look at it. And I think that's what Sean McDermott, who is now unemployed,
Yep.
I think that's what he was most upset about,
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
which is completely understandable.
Got to feel for Josh. I'm a big Josh fan. This felt like it. I mean, he has plenty of time left, but it felt like this was the year to do it.
Yeah.
The AFC being so wide open. No Mahomes, which has been his kryptonite, or Chiefs, which has been his kryptonite.
Yep.
And man, it was sad to see.
Yep.
Yeah, that post-game press conference was heartbreaking.
It was really sad to watch, yeah. I watched a compilation, and it was every single year of him talking to the press afterwards. So sad.
But good on the Broncos.
Good on the Broncos. Yeah, how is Caleb feeling about the season?
I think good.
Mm-hmm.
I think good. It was just kind of how we talk about A&M, where it's like you have to be so happy with the seed. I mean, you get the 1 seed, you have one of the best regular seasons. It's just such a sour way to end.
Yeah.
You win a great game, but your quarterback goes down, and obviously now, being late to recording this, we know how the conference championship game went.
Yeah.
But great season, just sour ending.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Gotta. Kid. Only one team wins the Super Bowl, so yeah, you gotta be happy with what you got. Seahawks
49ers.
destroyed.
Lord have
had their
mercy.
way with the 49ers.
Lord have mercy.
41
points. Sam Darnold had 124 pass yards. He only threw the ball 17 times.
Sam Darnold, another sports story
Mm-hmm.
that you love to see.
So happy for him.
Very, very happy to see Sam Darnold doing what he's doing. After being on 5 teams, after seeing ghosts on the field.
Yep. Mononucleosis.
Yeah.
That Seahawks defense. Scary.
The dark side.
And do feel for the 49ers a little bit with the injuries that they had this year. I mean, Kittle got hurt again. He was out so much of the regular season. Finally came back, was looking good. Hurt again.
Yep.
McCaffrey had his share. Brandon Ayuk, nowhere to be found. Jawan Jennings dealt with stuff. I mean, just Nick Bosa. I mean, they had it rough.
Yep.
So rough ending. But hey, I mean, they went 12-5. Like they did the best they could with the cards they were dealt.
For sure.
Just tough to go out in such a blowout.
Yeah. No, for sure. Seahawks, yeah, their defense is nasty. Took the opening kickoff. That picture is so cool.
Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed.
He's getting the Devin Hester treatment now.
I saw.
They just won't kick to him.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Seahawks destroy the 49ers. Patriots versus
here we go.
the Texans.
Or wait, first Rams Bears.
Okay. We'll talk about
I need to delay it a
We'll
little bit
delay it.
further, even just a couple minutes. The Rams Bears game.
That's one of my favorite football games I've ever watched.
It was so
legitimately.
good. Iceman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That throw.
4th down 7. This is the game. He runs 30 yards backwards, running for his life. Somehow heaves it across his body. I don't know how you can throw a ball like that. Just Cole Kmet
Kmet.
standing there in the corner ready for it.
Pop quiz. Where did Cole Kmet go to college?
No idea.
I think I know. I think it's Notre Dame.
Fact check.
Please fact check me on that.
You're correct.
Let's go.
You're correct.
Notre Dame.
But Cole Kmet's been around. Like Cole Kmet is not a bad tight end at all. He's not even their number 1 tight end anymore.
No.
With Loveland being there. Loveland is such a dog. Loveland has the 2nd most receiving yards in the playoffs. And
Does
he's
he
a tight
really?
end.
Jeez.
Puka Nacua is just going off.
Yeah.
Puka has like over 300 receiving yards across their 3 playoff games.
That's ridiculous. It's
But
absolutely ridiculous.
He's unbelievable. Yeah, that Rams offense, so good. The Stafford at 37, he's better win MVP. His stats are unbelievable. Puka, Devontae, Kyron, Corum. They're just That game was great. To be honest, I'm obviously a Texans fan. The Bears, I always cheer for the Bears. I view the Bears as like my backup team. I did not think that it would be close.
With the Rams?
I thought the Rams were going to blow them out of the water with how bad the Bears defense is.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, 17-17 after regulation, going to overtime.
Yeah.
The
And
Bears had a chance to win.
they had a chance to
They
win.
had to stop.
Yep.
Put a little bit of a drive together. That Caleb pick was rough.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't hate on. I mean, you can hate the throw. You cannot be like Caleb lost the game.
Yeah.
I know that was like part of what led to them. They wouldn't have been in overtime if he didn't scramble 30 yards, throw across his body 50 air yards to Cole
Exactly.
Kmet in the end zone.
Exactly. And if you're all in on a guy like Caleb Williams, the thing that makes Caleb Williams able to make that touchdown throw to Cole Kmet also gets you a pick when he's doing that. Because, like, you know, just the process, like, for you're gonna get the bad with the good. Like, it's like Jameis Winston. It's like throw the most touchdowns and also the most interception. Was it 40-40?
30-30.
Oh, 30-30. Okay.
30-30. I remember watching, and like I've always loved Jameis, but I was like,
He's so
I feel
funny.
like even Bucks fans were like, please throw a pick here. I remember watching, I was at Green Mesquite, this small barbecue restaurant, watching live. I'm like, he just needs one more. And he threw the pick, and we were all so excited. Oh, that was hilarious.
He's a top 10 human being.
Oh
of all
my
time.
gosh,
Just
yes.
person.
He is the best.
He is so funny, man.
He's going to get a $1 billion contract once he officially
Dude,
retires.
Oh my! If you put him on TV, I will watch.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I will watch.
He's the best.
Tell you what. Yeah, if you get him, and I'm trying to think, like, if you find somebody else for him to talk, it will be like TNT, where it's Shaq
yeah.
and Chuck. It would be, yeah,
It's-
Jameis and somebody else. If you could get someone, that would
I
be must-watch TV.
I already can't wait. Like, Mendoza is almost definitely going to be the number 1 overall pick. He's going to play in the NFL for at least a few years. Dude, if Jameis calls it soon and is like on the sideline, an interview where Jameis Winston is interviewing Fernando Mendoza, that's going to be unbelievable.
They would be like bouncing off of each other and
Yes.
getting like really excited, like and, like jumping up and down and stuff. It would be
I can't wait for that.
that would be hilarious.
But anyways, Caleb Williams, congrats. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats to Ben Johnson on a great season. Dennis Allen, just retire. That's their
Yeah.
defensive coordinator.
Okay.
And he was the head coach of the Saints during the last few
Okay.
years.
Yeah. I remember.
Bad.
I remember him. Yeah, Caleb, enjoy this year of the off season because you're the man in Chicago right now.
Yeah, you are.
And the way sports go, you never know when that's going to change. But you have from now until preseason to do whatever you want, and people to, you can do whatever you want, and people are going to love you.
Yep.
So yeah, just soak it in because
He's the man.
So
You saw, we might have talked about this. You saw him and Pete
Yeah.
Crow Armstrong at the Blackhawks
at the Blackhawks game,
That
yeah,
was awesome.
that was cool.
Hitting the
Iceman, so
ice.
yeah,
That was so tough.
that was sick. All right,
All right, here we go. I'm
do
ready.
Nope, wrong cue, wrong cue. Do we have like?
Oh, is it the music?
Yeah.
The leak that you did?
All right. Can you just talk about the season and what it's meant to you this season, especially with all the injuries, CJ Stroud
Yeah.
going through what he had to go through? Just hit me. Or not. Or just
We got it.
it's just not going to play.
It's not gonna work.
Just it's not
Okay,
going
I
to
can
work.
just
So
go.
yeah, you can just talk.
The 2025 Houston Texans season. Wait, are you getting it?
I was going to do it while you were.
All or nothing. The 2025 Houston Texans season in review. Came into the year with such high expectations for this team. Just thinking easy division winner. Got off to a rough start. 0-3, looking terrible. Offensive line showed no improvement. Get a couple games back, you're sitting there at 3-5. I had already counted them out. I was done. From there, CJ Stroud gets a bad concussion against the Denver Broncos. Davis Mills enters the game, lose. That puts them at 3-5. We're looking at Davis Mills for the next few weeks. Money Mills, out of nowhere, just looks like prime Tom Brady. beat the Bills in prime time. He puts together 3 wins, undefeated as a starter. You're sitting there, 6-5. I still wasn't thinking playoffs. CJ Stroud comes back. Man, he started cooking. Put together, 6 straight wins from there. End the regular season 12-5. You're in the playoffs. First round, beat Pittsburgh. Absolute blowout. The defense is generational. Best defense
Yeah.
since like 1981.
Yeah.
Statistically speaking, obviously there's argument, but looked great. Will Anderson, breakout, all pro. Daniil Hunter, Jalen Petrie, Derek Stingley, all pro. Kamari Lassiter, I mean, just unbelievable. You get to the point, you hear on a Saturday night, Bo Nix fractures his ankle. The path to a Super Bowl has never been cleaner. All you have to do is win one game. They've never made a conference championship in team history. The team's as old as us. Founded in 2002.
Drake May.
Facing the Patriots in Foxborough. My hopes were really high.
It wasn't even Drake May, though.
It wasn't. He had 120 yards or something.
Yeah.
Defense just showed out. Here's a fun stat for you. Will Anderson. I know PFF grades are, up in the air on how much you put into them. But I feel like they are a decent tell. Will Anderson against the Patriots had the second highest PFF grade for a defensive player ever
Really?
since PFF started. The only one higher was Von Miller's Super Bowl MVP against the
Good Lord.
Panthers. He had like a 93.9 grade.
You're talking about season?
No,
Sorry?
I'm talking about
Oh, you're talking about in the game.
against the
Okay.
Patriots.
Okay.
He had 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. I mean, the defense did all that they could.
Yeah.
And man, a week after the Steelers game, where I said this is the worst I've ever seen CJ Stroud play, but I think he'll get it together. I can't. He had 4 interceptions through 4 picks. It was so bad. Not trying to make it okay. One of the picks was not on him. It hit his receiver right in the hands, and it just popped straight up. But still, 3 bad picks, end with 4. And you still are in the game with like 5 minutes left, despite all of that. And you had Woody Marks fumbled in the red zone. It was just all in the offense. Not making excuses. The offensive line was already being held together by duct tape. Duct tape. Right before the game started, it's announced Trent Brown, our starting right tackle, is out. So we have to fully shift the O-line around. And it was just, they were getting absolutely bullied. They were getting demolished. Which I think is what really caused Stroud to struggle so much. And Marks got absolutely nothing on the ground. But the injuries this year with offensive linemen, Trent Brown, Dalton Schultz, Brevin Jordan, Joe Mixon didn't play at all. Nick Chubb was banged up plenty of times. Stroud had a concussion. I mean, just Nico Collins didn't play in this game. So, anyways, the biggest roller coaster of a season I've ever experienced, from zero hope, tank, to, oh my God, we just won 12 straight games or whatever, to, if we win this game, we're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And to go out like that, where the defense just did what they did, it was sad. It was a sad way to go out.
And it was sad, too, because it was a bit unexpected in the sense of, I guess I wouldn't think that CJ Stroud would be the reason that the team lost. The team couldn't get past a certain opponent. So,
yeah,
to have your franchise quarterback be the reason that you didn't make it,
it was rough.
Tough.
It was really, really rough.
Very tough.
I mean, if he just would have, Drake May, we'll get to the conference championships right after this. Drake May just won the conference championship. He threw for 86 yards, 0 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like, if CJ Stroud would have had that stat line, the Texans are in the Super Bowl. That's what hurts the most. It's like, all you had to do is just not be a negative.
Yeah.
and he was the worst negative you could have possibly imagined.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was rough. Rough way to go out. Looking forward, the defense is like entirely, like the entire starting defense is under contract for next year.
Jeez.
So this, outside of like one of the interior D-line guys, like it literally, Daniil Hunter, Will Anderson, Derek Stingley, Kamari Lassiter, Jalen Petrie, Henry Toto, they're all under contract. So the defense shouldn't, you can expect regression because it was so good, but it's not like you have to rebuild that. So the whole team is really the same. We just have to hit on some free agents in the draft. So like there is plenty of reason to have high expectations going into next year. It really is what CJ Stroud are you going to get?
Yeah.
Which is scary.
Yeah.
But the team is already interested in some of the the biggest names on the O-line in free agency. A center from the Panthers who's really good and familiar with our OC system already. Another center, Tyler Linderbaum from the Ravens, who's really, really good. So it looks like they're willing to spend on the O-line because like this last year, their strat was we're going to sign 9 offensive linemen to small deals and hope that we hit on 5 of
Offensive
them.
linemen.
Yeah, exactly. And hope that, we signed 9. I bet we can put together 5 good ones.
Yeah.
And that obviously did not work out well. And I'm glad to hear that they're at least considering pivoting
Yeah.
and really investing in the O-line. Tank Dell will be back. He was almost back for the playoffs.
Really.
He's been practicing. He's like fully practicing, but I'm honestly happy he didn't risk it with his history.
Yeah.
But you're already getting help in the receiver room. The defense is staying the same. All the offensive playmakers are still there. So you just got to, in the draft and in free agency, sign some O-linemen, maybe a tight end in there. Feeling good. Hopefully Joe Mixon's back. We don't know, but
If you have Woody and Joe, that would, be a
that
great
would be
1-2
so
punch.
nice.
Yeah. Texans, y'all do deserve a round of applause for just fighting, just making it through the season. Yeah. But
Sad way to go out.
sad way to go
Right.
out for sure.
Still, they made something out of this season. Whenever, I mean, you can go. I don't listen to any of these back, but I might go back and because I know I was like out. I was hard.
I remember
saying,
that.
like,
I remember.
tank, like trade Daniil Hunter. I said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is insane that I said that.
I can't remember what game. I think it was the Seahawks game.
Probably.
I think
Yeah,
it
we
was the
watched that
Seahawks
here.
game, yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah. The Seahawks, they're in the Super Bowl, so.
Yeah. Let's get to that.
Okay. Do you want to do championship games?
Yeah.
And then, okay. Patriots 10, Broncos 7.
Disgusting watch.
Disgusting. It was literally just like whoever scored before it turned into a blizzard
Yeah.
won.
Yeah. I mean, the Broncos were in it. Respect to Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah.
Even though he made a couple bad mistakes.
Yeah,
Like they were in the game. Their defense is really where all the respect goes.
Yeah.
But they were in the game and not an excuse, but very unfortunate that they were like the second that the Patriots took the lead for the first time, a blizzard started.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, you're already behind the 8 ball with the backup quarterback. You've been up or tied this whole game. Now you're down and there's a blizzard.
Yeah.
Will Lutz in those conditions couldn't make his field goals.
Yeah.
That was rough.
The decision to go for it on 4th down and 1,
Yeah.
that
Looking back.
one,
That one hurts.
I mean, as a coach, you just, those are the plays that are, make or break a game. And so, I don't know, like, you would, it looks bad considering they lost, especially by 3. So it's easy to go back and say, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that. I just thought from a principle standpoint, I thought knowing that the weather was going to get bad, maybe they didn't know the weather was going to get that bad, but I thought from a principle standpoint, it seemed as if your defense is really good, the Patriots defense is good, you have a backup quarterback. I would assume points would be at a premium, but Sean thought differently, and that's why he gets paid the big bucks, and So yeah, I was like I would kick the field goal here, but yeah, he went for it, and it was a good defensive stop too. They had everything covered. But shout out the Patriots with Drake May and Mike Vrabel. I mean, they're very likable and very easy to cheer for and root for.
Not anymore. But I get it.
Yeah, not.
Not for me. I'm a big Seahawks fan.
I am too.
2 weeks.
I am too. I am going for the Seahawks because.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Here's a stat. This is going to sound like hate because part of it kind of is. But Drake May has the best PR team on planet Earth. He had to hire Bryson DeChambeau's PR team. He had a great season. I've always been a Drake May believer. Like, I remember getting clowned by some friends in college for saying he would be good during the draft. They all thought he'd be terrible because they were stuck on the Mitch Trubisky UNC arc.
Gosh.
But, like, I'm not a Drake May hater at all. He seems like a very likable quarterback. His PR team, though, it's unbelievable. I saw some stat. He's played 3 playoff games, obviously, this year. There's only been one quarterback to ever make the Super Bowl and in his 3 playoff games have a negative EPA, which is like kind of like WRC plus for baseball, like kind of a king stat that takes everything into account. It was Jimmy Garoppolo who had like negative 0.9 EPA.
I remember that.
Guess Drake Mace. The highest up until this year ever was negative 0.9, the only negative ever.
I'm going to guess like negative 15.
Negative 19. Like again, part of it is hate, but it's not all hate. Like, the fact that he is the story of the Patriots making the Super Bowl, like, frustrates me so bad. He's been terrible. He's just been bailed out by playing teams with, like, the only teams with worse offenses than him that he could have played.
Mm-hmm.
It's that defense. It's Vrabel having that defense right that is taking them to the Super Bowl.
You know, I know his PR. I know who his PR team is, and it's Drake May Lover.
Drake May Lover.
That's his PR
And
team.
respect to Drake May Lover.
It has like 350,000
Yeah.
followers.
There's now an Ann Michael May Lover who has a lot of followers already. Respect to his wife. Drake, you're great. Ann Michael. I think it's Ann Michael.
And Michael, that sounds right.
You're great. Love your baking videos on TikTok. The 25 Days of Bakesmith was awesome.
She did a pizza review with Dave Portnoy too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. But
Don't forget about Luke May.
yeah, UNC legend.
People
I
forget
remember
about-
watching that in a Gaddy's Pizza.
I don't forget that. Like the shot that he made against, was it Virginia?
In the Final Four.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was Virginia. And then that team lost to Villanova,
Villanova.
right? Yeah. That was
That
such
was
a
the
great
Chris
Final Four.
Jenkins.
Yeah. Yeah, that was those 2 games. Ooh, Chris Page. Is Chris Page?
I don't know.
The hit the 3-pointer. I think it couldn't have been opposite hand. There's no way. But he jumped and did the pump and shot it. That, and then Villanova going down the floor and shooting.
Yeah.
Buzzer beater. But yeah, shout out Luke May. Luke May, if you want to come on the podcast,
Welcome
brother,
anytime.
welcome anytime.
Yeah, but the story of the Patriots should be their defense. They have an awesome defense. And Drake May, I wish only the best things for you, but I need everyone to calm down. He had the same amount of turnovers as CJ Stroud in their game.
Yeah, he did. Neither quarterback had a good game.
No. Drake May just threw for 86 yards in the conference championship game. Jarrett Stidham had more. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Jared Stidham had probably more on that one pass.
Yeah.
Or close.
Fun fact, some Bo Nix hate. Again, I'm not a Bo Nix hater, but it's fun to hate on him because we have friends that love him. So that 41-yard pass, it was 41 air yards by Stidham on the second drive of the game that led to their touchdown. That was the most air yards in a completion by a Broncos quarterback this season.
No shot.
Yep.
Wow.
I've been
Wow.
saying screen pass merchant,
Wow.
but
That might be a Sean Payton thing.
it is. It's a totally
Yeah.
play calling thing. I'm sure Bo Nix can throw the ball 41 yards in the air.
Yeah.
They just don't. But I thought that was hilarious that Jarrett Stidham, in like his 4th pass attempt, had the record for the season.
And then the play to end the game, it had I was after I saw it, I was like, it had to have been the wind cut that down.
Yeah, that interception to
The
Christian
intercept where-
Gonzalez. Yeah.
Because if he would have thrown it farther, it would have either been incomplete or he caught it. But
It was so bad.
it was just like he threw it
So
to
bad.
him. But yeah, Broncos, y'all had a great season.
You did.
You have to take that. Can't overlook that.
Patriots to the bowl.
Yeah, you were in the Final Four.
Now for the best game of the playoffs.
This was an amazing game. Seahawks Rams, fantastic game. Woolen, Reek,
Tariq Woolen. Yeah.
is it Tariq?
They call him Reek. Yeah.
Okay. Woolen had a really tough moment where he taunted the Rams after forcing a 4th and 13.
Yep.
And then they got a first down because of it. And this is, at this point, I think the Seahawks were going to get the ball back up 11. So Rams get a first down. Next play, Sean McVay goes right at Woolen. Puka Nakua, it's like a 40 or 30-ish yard touchdown to make it, I believe it was at 27-31. And this is in the third quarter. At that point, you know, if you're a journalist, you're writing a story for the game, you're all sitting there waiting for the Seahawks to lose to make that like the pivotal part in the game, because it was super important and you were going to get the ball back up 11 with you could say momentum, but you instead give them a first down and then 7 points. Defense bowed up in the fourth quarter. There were no points scored in the fourth quarter. Both defenses played really well.
Mhm.
I'm sure the Seahawks were more running the ball. They weren't really trying to score. More
Yeah.
just bleed clock.
Speaking of running the ball, Kenneth Walker, dude,
He did.
that was insane. I mean, he channeled that prime Seahawks Marshawn Lynch.
He really put on a clinic, I will
mean,
say.
He only had 62 yards, but I mean, all of those, it felt like he was getting hit and then somehow managing to get 4 or 5 out of every run.
Yeah. And
He also had 50 receiving yards.
it was those tough yards to get first downs to bleed more clock. That was, I think, the most impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Because as the Rams defense, you knew that they were going to run the ball or try to bleed clock. JSN,
153 and a touchdown.
man, is nasty. Never forget when he set the Rose Bowl record.
300 yards.
I might watch the highlights
Yeah.
of that game sometime today.
Britton Covey for Utah. Oh, that was tough.
Is he on a team? Is he on a
Eagles.
roster? Come on, man. Eagles, man. They're harboring all the athletic white boys.
Yep.
Yeah, that Utah, if you haven't watched the highlights or never watched the game, whatever, for whatever reason, if you've never seen the highlights from Utah versus Ohio State Rose Bowl game, that's your homework tonight.
Unbelievable. But yeah, he went off. Puka, what did Puka end with? 165 and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, and that all the Seahawks Rams games this season were cinema because they're in the same division. So they played twice regular and now again in the conference championship.
That's right.
But they split the season, the regular season 1-1. The second game was that overtime where the Seahawks won, touchdown to AJ Barner. That
That's
was
right.
incredible game. But yeah, both of these teams are so good. I feel for Matt Stafford. I feel for Puka. I really feel for Devontae.
Yep.
I think he's now 0-5 in his career in
saw
conference
that.
championship games. Brutal.
That's terrible.
He had a quote, like, it is sad, I feel for him, but kind of funny, where he's like, it's just like mythical at this point. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But hopefully he runs it back because he signed a 2-year deal.
Okay.
So hopefully he runs it back. Stafford's the same. Puka, they stay healthy. I would love to see him get one.
He's still killing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's still doing a really good job.
But
Yeah, it was a fantastic game all the way through.
that Seahawks defense, you know who's a dog for that Seahawks defense?
Emanwari.
Nick Emanwari. You remember
Yeah.
where he went to college?
Is it Missouri?
No.
I don't know why. I don't remember.
South Carolina.
Ah, that's right. Okay, I was picturing black jersey in my mind. I
Yeah.
was thinking the South Carolina.
He
jersey.
is a dog.
He is really freaking good.
Devon Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm.
That man's good. I think I remember where he went to college. Do you?
Devon Witherspoon.
I think I remember. Yep, I was right. Big Ten. Not one of the Big Ten you would guess.
Devon Witherspoon. Minnesota?
Kind of close. Illinois.
Okay. Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, he's beast.
But yeah, that Seahawks defense, they're legit.
The dark side.
The dark side.
It's a cool name.
And now we get a Super Bowl matchup, a rematch from the famous, infamous,
Sean.
what's the pick? What don't they have a call for it? The Malcolm Butler pick,
Malcolm Butler.
where Pete Carroll didn't want to run the ball with the
Yeah.
best running back in the world
Just
at the
Marshawn.
2-yard line.
Yeah,
Marshawn.
run the ball. Marshawn should have ran the ball.
I'm definitely cheering on revenge.
Oh, yeah.
I do not want the Patriots to win.
I'm going for the Seahawks.
Sam Darnold,
Sam Darney.
I'd love to see him get one. Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald. First-year head coach. I mean, JSN.
Yeah.
All those guys. That defense, legit. Yeah, it would be really cool if they were able to do it. Thought I was gonna say something about something. Oh yeah. Championship games were going on like right as it was like. Well, no, I guess this was the day after it had snowed and everything. So this was the day where it was like cloudy the whole day, and it remained pretty close to below freezing the whole day. Which never happens in Austin. And I heard that there were people skiing on Mopac and I-35, like the ramps and stuff. Like they were just carving up
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
and stuff. And I think people were getting on skis behind cars and stuff. So I was like, maybe I'll go out and see what's popping. But those games were too good for me to leave my house. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to break it up? Do we want to do, I don't know, college basketball? I don't really have a ton other than A&M's.
Buckyball.
Yeah,
We haven't
A&M's
really
killing
talked
it.
about Buckyball.
Do you want to save Super Bowl for the end? Or do you just want to go into it now since we're already...
We can go into it. We already
Okay.
mentioned it.
Then can we... Hold on, I need to take a break.
Okay.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a second. All right. We're going to talk about... What were we going to talk about next?
Super Bowl.
Oh, we're going to talk about Super Bowl. You want to talk about movies first, or...
Let's just do Super Bowl.
Okay,
We already
Super Bowl.
dove into it a little bit.
Okay.
Rematch.
The Super Bowl, Patriots versus the Seahawks. Drake May versus Sam Darnold. Patriots defense, which is pretty solid, versus the Seahawks defense, which is elite.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think as far as... I'm going for the Seahawks, you're going for the Seahawks. It's been an unpredictable season, so I am I don't know. I'm ready. I think this is gonna be a fun game.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Where's it being played? Is it SoFi?
San Fran,
Okay.
Levi Stadium.
Okay. So weather's not gonna be an issue. Oh, it is gonna be an issue.
Well, I mean, it could be. It's an outdoor. It's not a dome.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know what the forecast is, but it's outside. So
Okay. I like the Seahawks in this game. I like
do
Sam
too.
Darnold. I like JSN, Kenneth Walker, and then that defense. I really think you pointed out that Drake May has not played great these past couple games, but they've found ways to win.
mm-hmm.
He could go out and play great, and, well, he's going to have to play better than he has been to beat the Seahawks,
By a lot.
especially.
Yeah.
Because San Francisco, the weather, I mean, there could be rain and something like that, but I don't think there's going to be snow. There's not going to be snow or anything like he has been getting with the Broncos and the Texans. So, he's not going to really get any help from just other things. Or his defense is going to have to score a bunch of points, but can't count on that. So, I mean, I'm picking the Seahawks with my heart and with my brain.
Yeah, I am
So.
too. They just haven't. The Patriots have not faced a team like the Seahawks. Defensively, they have in the Texans and the Broncos, but Texans and Broncos both have massive deficiencies on offense, and the Seahawks just don't. I mean,
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, they've figured it out. Kenneth Walker is good. JSN is obviously a difference maker. So their tight end game is pretty good. I just think I wouldn't be shocked if it's a good game, which is great, but I just can't see the Patriots offense is going to have to win them a game, not just do enough like they've had to the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Or Sam Darnold's going to have a stinker.
yeah. Which is crazy to say considering his career arc, but like I do not think that's going to happen.
I hope not.
I mean, I'm not saying he's going to go crazy, but he's been really consistent.
yeah. He's been good. He has a lot of good weapons.
Christian Gonzalez has also low key been getting cooked.
Is he
And-
the corner for
Yeah.
Patriots?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he's been good. Like, he's good, but he's been getting cooked recently. He was in concussion protocol, so he's been banged up. And luckily, he's just, like, his one big play this postseason was the pick to end the Broncos game. Which
Yeah.
was right to him. So I think JSN can get some work in there. So I'm going with the Seahawks,
Okay.
heart and brain.
I'm also going with the Seahawks. I guess. Did we talk about? I mean, Sam Darnold, 5 teams. Went from seeing ghosts on. Was it Hard Knocks? Was that where that came from? Or he was just mic'd up?
Mic'd up or something.
He was just mic'd
That was
up.
when he was with the Jets.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, him doing that. Coming out of college, it was he throws too many interceptions. That was the big knock. I think I saw something though, and it was like the one trait that they think that his best trait is like failure doesn't phase him, I guess.
He's had his fair share.
And he has had his fair share of failure, but kudos to him to continue to put in the work day in and day out when the results have not been, I'm sure, what he's ultimately wanted. But I mean, that's just life, man.
It's just life. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Now he's in the Super Bowl.
Now he's in the Super Bowl with the first-year head coach. Yeah.
It is crazy looking back on the teams too that it didn't work out with. Not saying like there are a bunch of reasons that can happen, but it's like the Jets still haven't found a quarterback. The Panthers, Bryce Young came on this year, so that's better. But the Vikings chose 9 over him.
Yep.
That obviously has not panned out so far.
Yep. San Fran, right? Was the other one?
Was it?
I think it was.
I don't remember the fourth.
San Francisco, Jets, Panthers.
San Francisco.
I'm like 95%
I
sure.
don't even remember that. I just remember
Vikings.
Panthers, Jets, Vikings. But
You think Siri will know?
look it up.
Someone tried to call me. Should we get him on the pod?
No. Yep, you're right.
Boom.
Niners. I don't even remember that.
And that's why you guys listen to this podcast.
Mm-hmm. But yep, going Seahawks. I'd be very happy for Mike McDonald.
I'd be very, very happy. And Seahawks Nation, because have they ever won a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. They've
Russell
been
Wilson
4 times,
beat
I
the
saw.
Broncos.
Okay. So they've
Russell
won
Wilson's
once,
goal.
or they won twice?
One that I remember watching. They destroyed the Broncos. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
So yeah, I guess they've won either one or two.
Yeah.
This could be the third. Yeah, it would be good though. Hey, I'm wearing my Seattle Mariners jersey today.
Yeah.
Repping the city of Seattle. I don't know what their area code is, but let's see what it is. See if
You
it's
should get
anything
it
cool.
tatted.
All right, if Seattle wins this Super Bowl and then the next Super Bowl, I'll get a tattoo of
Repping the 206.
206. That would just be the. I would have to tell people
That'd
that
be
for the
so
rest of my
random.
life.
Yeah, I'm not from there. I've actually never been.
I have
have
been
been
once. I have been once, but it'd be like, yeah, I just had to get it because I offhand just said that I would get it if Super Bowl Seahawks have to win this Super Bowl and the next one though.
Okay. How about Seahawks have to win this Super Bowl and the Mariners have to win the World Series?
Oh yeah, I would do that
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
Next year, like they win it
This
next year.
upcoming season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool with that. Speaking of, I guess the state of that's Oregon. Yeah.
Washington.
Oh, that's Washington. Wait, see it.
Seattle, Washington.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I was gonna say something. Never mind. I'm reeling it back in. Reel that back in. Anything else on the Super Bowl? I'm excited. I'm just excited for it. I'm excited for the food.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably just be with my family watching it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get some good food. I don't know, the Super Bowl commercials.
Whatever.
Did you know that they're like teasing Super Bowl commercials now?
Yeah. Because isn't it the McConaughey one for Uber Eats with
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper?
Yep. There's that,
That
and then
one's
there was
annoying.
State Farm.
Okay.
I think it's Michael Key, so Key, and the guy from Eastbound and Down. I
Jimmy
forget.
Powers.
Yes.
I don't remember his actual name.
Yes, that dude. But they're in a commercial together,
Yeah,
and then
that-
it like teases.
I'd watch that one.
Yeah, it's
I'll look for that one.
that's what we're doing now. Is
Yeah.
teasing Super Bowl commercials. I guess.
And Bad Bunny. Apparently, Bad Bunny has decided to wear a dress during the halftime show. That was a report this week.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why that's a report, why anyone is interested in that, but
Verbal meme. Jonah Hill. I guess, bro.
yeah.
I guess, bro. Good for him.
Yeah. I have a crazy segue into our next topic.
Me.
Very happy for Mike McDonald. Very cool to see the younger, new age, analytics driven coach. Speaking of analytics driven coaches, Bucky Ball. Trying to segue it.
Seamless. That was seamless.
Seamless.
Buckyball is up and running in College Station. The Texas A&M Fighting Aggies are they 6-1?
In
They're
conference, yeah.
6-1 in conference. I forget what they are overall.
16-4, I believe.
16-4. They now. I will concede the point that if you look at the teams that we played in the SEC, it is.
Yeah.
It's we haven't run into Vanderbilt, Georgia. We're about to hit that stretch right
We're
now.
hitting Georgia in our next game.
Yep.
Saturday.
I believe it's like Georgia, Kentucky. This isn't going to be in the right order, but it's like Georgia, Kentucky, Alabama. I don't know if we play Vanderbilt. I think we do. Arkansas, Texas again. Yeah.
LSU again.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I saw something that we have the third hardest strength of schedule remaining or something.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm not getting ahead of myself with them. But I from the jump, I was like, if we make the tournament,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so happy. And luckily, we're in a place right now. I did the math the other day. It was like we have to win 5 of our last 12 games to reach 10
Oh yeah.
or 11 conference wins, which is supposed to get you in the
Okay.
Power 5 or Power 4. So
Bang.
there's hope.
So we're in the tournament.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
The Sports Do podcast would like to announce
Stop.
that
Stop. No. Do not say it.
there are some teams who are trending towards tournament locks. Very, very close, if
Very
not already locked.
Yeah, Michigan. That's the only one. Arizona.
Arizona for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arizona is so freaking good.
I love this team, though.
I do too.
It's fun.
Rashana G,
Yeah.
AG.
Ruben's fun to watch. Dominguez.
Yes.
That man can shoot.
Jakari Lane.
Yep. Zach Clements from
Yep.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Pop Isaacs.
it is fun to watch this team
Oh my gosh.
because it's
It's such a different style.
it's shoot threes, get turnovers on fast. To be honest though, we've like been playing like it's felt defensive focused with the half court press because all of our games besides the South Carolina game have been like lower scoring. Because I was watching Alabama, Missouri, it was like missed shot, other end, missed shot, other end, but they would like be running the whole time. I don't know, maybe I'm a prisoner to the past couple games, but it has felt like with the full court press, it's stop, full court press. Okay, they get down and then they get into more of a slower offense, shoot it, and then we speed down there, and then I don't know, it chops it up a little bit, but it's been fun to watch, man.
It's so fun to watch. I mean, it's total opposite of Buzz Williams.
Yeah,
I saw a stat that made me smile. Obviously, Buzz Williams' big point of emphasis was always offensive rebounds. Texas A&M, I think, is 78th in offensive rebounds or rebounding this year. Maryland is 80th. Oh my gosh! I get on Maryland Twitter.
they do not like
They
him.
hate him.
They do not like
Oh
him.
my gosh, they hate him. Even the like sports writers, like that have actual jobs to write about Maryland sports, are like calling him a clown. Like
They do not
they
like him.
hate him.
Yeah. No, I saw one, and I do want to say this. Buzz Williams is a great guy.
Oh yeah, he seems like it for sure.
I think he's a fantastic guy. I think he cares deeply about his players and stuff. The Maryland media and the people who don't understand him do not see him. Or there was one guy in particular who was like, he makes it all about him with Buzzball. He's rubbed donors the wrong way. He's rubbed administration the wrong way because he wants to do it his way, and he's only focused on himself. And it was like attacking. It was
Yeah.
attacking him
Uh-huh.
as a less of him as like a. It was being very negative about him personally, and I think that's just a misunderstanding of who Buzz Williams is because he is a different person, and if you don't
Weirdo.
if you don't understand where he's coming from, you can get that idea. But Maryland, I think, with how bad it's been in the short term, they do not want to understand him because he's not giving them wins.
Yeah, well,
which
And like all of his not all of his stops, but most of the stops he's made have been at schools that don't have like historically super strong basketball programs, especially A&M, like Virginia Tech. I know he's at Marquette.
Marquette,
which
yeah.
has some history, but Maryland is by far the biggest, like most historic program that he's worked for. All they care about is winning, and his system that has worked at these small stops, because they're like, it's not like we have anything working. Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Even if it's weird, because it is very weird.
it's very different. Yeah.
But now he's at a place where he may have just shot too high, I guess, with Maryland, because they're like, this is the worst season they've had in 50 years.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, like terrible.
Jeez.
They lost by 43 last weekend.
I did see that. Michigan State.
And I know it's Michigan State who's good, even though they got upset. Or no, they actually won yesterday. They almost got upset. But, I mean, I just think all these other players, like A&M, never cared about basketball, never invested in it, never had expectations. So it's like, do whatever you want. If it works, we'll love you. If not, all right, it's fine. We're not super pressed. This is one where it's like, okay, there's actual pressure. This is a real program that cares.
Yeah.
and it's not working, and they do not like him for it.
Yeah, they're not really willing to get down on his level and try to understand him, and it's almost, it's more of professional. It's not professional sports, but it's more results based at a program like Maryland, whereas Texas A&M, fans will buy into the process a little bit more because they're already used to not winning.
Mm-hmm.
So you have more time, and will Maryland give him enough time to do it? To be honest, I bet the administration and the guys in the building, I bet they're all more on the same page, and they are a little bit more level-headed. But you have the media, and then the media kind of like stirring the pot with the fans, and that does, I think it does end up affecting AD's moves or outlook on the situation. So that situation could be interesting to follow over this season and then the next couple for sure. Because he's very different. That is faux show.
It's been I like Buzz as a person, but he's weird. He's just weird. I don't even mean that super negatively. He's just a weird guy.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy the comments. Like, they're funny. Where they're using like the emojis like he would use in his tweets instead of words and stuff.
Yep.
It's pretty funny to watch.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm not gonna wish like, oh, I hope you get massive success. Whatever. I hope Solomon Washington is okay.
Yeah.
And Pharrell Payne, even though he's hurt.
Is he out for the season?
I don't know, but from the video, whenever he got hurt, it looked like he might be.
Okay.
I know he didn't play this last week.
Shout out Pharrell Payne, man. And Solo.
George Turkson. I don't blame those guys.
No.
It's easy to not blame them whenever we're in a better spot.
Yeah.
But right now, I hope for the best.
Yeah. But as far as college basketball, other than Buckyball, I watched BYU versus Arizona and Michigan versus Nebraska. Both really good games. I've already said Arizona's really freaking good. BYU, really fun to watch with AJ. The Texas Tech kid, Fleming, dog.
He's for Houston.
Sorry, Houston, dog. Houston was playing Texas Tech. That's what I was thinking.
I watched that game.
That was
awesome.
Fantastic game. I'm trying to. Is there any other? Apparently, is there a Kansas guy who's really good?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I have not been following.
I haven't been following super closely, but Nebraska's season has been cool. I know they just lost to Michigan, but they were 20-0, I guess, up until that point, or something like that. Something to know. Hadn't lost. Yeah, again, I've heard a lot of great things about the season. I'm kind of locking in now that college football is over and before college baseball really starts. I'll be paying attention at, when we're playing whoever we play, I got to be careful because some of the small teams in baseball are actually really good. But who do we usually play in the first couple weeks in baseball? I'm just trying to think of an example.
Portland.
Yes, Portland.
Tennessee Tech. That's who we open with this year.
Okay. Yep, exactly.
Seattle U.
Yep, that's who we played, yeah.
Penn. Oh, God, Penn.
The
Not
pipeline.
Penn. Not Penn.
Are we not going to have any Penn transfers on our team?
I don't think so.
It's over.
It's over. The pipeline is done. Rip Japel.
Shout out Jappel. Shout out
Not shot. Don't say shot.
Wyatt Hensler.
Okay, good.
No, yeah. I was about to broaden it to Ivy League, but
Yeah.
so to include Hayden Schott, but who else is there has to be more
There's
Penn
a
guys.
pitcher. I forget. Those are the two big ones.
Okay. Yeah. Jappel and Wyatt. Miss you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. With the way college sports are changing, maybe you'll be able to come back,
Yeah.
play some more. If you could take one of the guys who's graduated and
I
put him
was
back on
literally
this
just
team,
thinking that.
Who'd you do?
I mean, the obvious answer is Wade, but it'd be nice to have someone with some size.
Dexter.
Dex would be fun.
I think Dexter.
I saw someone say CJ Wilcher, which is funny.
That's
That's a good one. He would fit the system.
to have CJ Wilcher and Ruben.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
that'd be nice.
That'd be really cool, honestly.
I feel like it has to be like a 5, like a Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Solo would work too.
Julius Marble.
I mean, prime Julius Marble.
People forget.
People forget.
People
Oh my
forget about Julius
gosh,
Marble, man.
Julius Marble.
He would have been great
Oh, that man.
if he
We
didn't.
Can't talk about it.
Yeah, can't talk about it.
Oh, I forgot. He was so good.
He was so. Didn't we play? Oh, he came from Michigan State. That's right. He was so
he
good.
was so good there for a minute.
And then he just stopped playing.
I wonder why. Someone said he cheated on a test. He did not cheat on a test. I mean, out of principle and morality and ethics, I can't say Julius Marble, but I get it. I see the vision.
Results-based business.
Honestly, maybe Pharrell.
Yeah. He was.
Henry, Pharrell, Solo. Wilcher would be fun.
Pharrell was just so consistent.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Henry's good, but Pharrell was consistently good.
Ooh, that starting 5. AG at the 4, Pharrell at the 5.
Oof.
Then
Get
what?
some boards.
Jakari, Pop. Maybe Pop, Ruben, Rylan.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun. That's all I've got
Yeah,
on
that's all
college
I've got.
basketball. Maybe we'll have more later, but that's all I've got. Okay. Movies. We watched Bugonia.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
I did too.
It
Jesse Plemons is so good.
yeah. I really liked it cuz what I really like in movies is like uniqueness, something that separates you from other movies. And this was a very unique movie. I don't even know, like, that's the thing. It's really hard to put it within like a genre of movies. I don't think I could compare a movie to Bugonia.
Yeah. No, it is very unique.
Because like with Marty Supreme, it's like, have you seen Uncut Gems? Okay, then you are going to have you're prepared to watch Marty Supreme.
Mm.
With Bugonia, if somebody was like, what is it like? I would just be like, you have to watch it to
Mm-hmm.
see. It's the build up to the third act is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ball starts rolling and it gets crazy. Jesse Plemons, amazing actor. Incredible acting. Emma Stone, I think I already talked about her range.
Mm-hmm.
Her ability to play so many different characters. You have La La Land, Emma Stone. Yeah, I said Amazing Spider-Man, Emma Stone. And then Bugonia. Yeah, I think you gave it 4 stars. To be honest, I don't think I rated it on Letterboxd. I think I would put it at a 4 or 4.5. Here's the thing. I've been putting a lot of movies at 4 and 4.5. And
Mm-hmm.
I think people are going to start accusing me of being a sunshine pumper.
Yeah. I am too.
I am. Like, can I be positive about things, about life, about movies, about things that I actually like? Can we not try to find the things that are wrong about a movie? How about we find the things that are good about something rather than what could have been improved?
Okay. Sunshine Pumper.
Wait.
Oh, wrong one. I give out a lot of 3.5 and 4s, which
Yeah.
people say is too high.
Yeah.
You gonna do it?
Well, not anymore. The moment's... I ruined the moment. Yeah. But, good movie, Bugonia. Did you have anything you wanted to say on it?
Just Jesse Plemons was really good.
Okay.
You kind of said everything. The ending got me. The ending and got me. I don't even know if it's the right. I don't know. I don't know what I even mean by it. Kind of pissed me off, but also kind of liked it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I know. I don't know if I want to say anything or be like spoiler warning. It's just it's good.
It's good. I liked it.
It's just you don't know where it's gonna go,
Mm-hmm.
and the acting's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
The music is also really good, very suspenseful, and the way it's filmed, it's just unique overall, and that's what I appreciate a lot in movies, or I want to see a lot in movies, is something that I've never seen before or close to it. So, very, very highly recommend this type of movie. You said you watched another one?
I watched two very different movies: Legally Blonde and Wind River.
Oh yeah. I wanted to hear your thoughts on Wind River.
Wind River, I think we rated it the same. I gave it 3.5.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was prepared to give it much lower up until the last 30-ish
I know.
minutes.
I know.
This is kind of slow and boring. The last 30 minutes or so, awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Bumped it up a lot.
I'll be honest with Wind River. When I saw the reviews, I was expecting it to be really like for me to be locked in and because I liked the premise of it. I still thought it was a good movie, but I don't think I would watch the movie again.
Yeah.
If
No,
I'm being completely honest.
Probably not.
Yeah. And if somebody asked me, because when you said you watched it, I wanted to see if this was just me. Yeah, if someone were like, if I were to recommend a movie to somebody and they were like, choose out of these three, I think I would only choose Wind River if I really didn't like the other two. But I wouldn't recommend it over anything, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was all right.
Yeah.
It was good.
It's pretty good.
It has Elizabeth Olsen, Jeremy Renner, and John Bernthal.
Yeah.
And they all did great.
John Bernthal's, in my opinion, probably the most underrated.
Mm-hmm. I
He-
can't wait to see him in Odyssey.
Constantly.
Oh, I can't wait for Odyssey.
You see Travis Scott is in
I
Odyssey?
did see that. I did see
Bro.
that. I saw a first look of
That kinda
Travis Scott.
pissed me
I was
off.
like, what?
That made me mad. Christopher Nolan, you better not do too much there. But
I can't
it's
wait.
gonna be so good. I can't wait.
I saw another trailer for it. I think it was like we were watching a football game or something, and they played another trailer for it, and it just. I mentioned this last time, but I read Percy Jackson books growing up, so I do. There's a small part of me that really really likes like those stories and stuff, but we don't really have a ton of movies that are about that type of stuff. So for Christopher Nolan, arguably my favorite director, well, he is my favorite
Yeah.
director. Dennis
Dennis
is
is up
making
there.
a push.
He's making a push. We'll see how Dune Messiah goes.
If Dune Messiah is anywhere close to Dune 2, it's gonna start. We're gonna have to start having some uncomfortable conversations. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very very excited for the Odyssey.
I am too.
I'm trying to. I don't think I've really. I'm working my way through Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It's.
Don't even open your mouth. You're gonna say some.
Can I be honest?
Oh my God.
Can I be honest?
What?
It's hard to watch a man destroy his life like he's.
Oh yeah.
Like he's going down. Yeah.
That's fair.
Like I just saw the episode where he's making Walt drink, and then Walt throws up in the pool,
Yeah.
and
That's sad.
yeah, that was hard to watch.
Yeah. That's the whole. What did you say? You met Jane.
Yep,
What else?
I met her dad now.
Okay. You met Saul.
Yep,
Okay.
yeah, we watched.
So good.
I watched one episode the other night, and I don't know if you were like this too. You might have been able to binge it. I feel like I can watch a couple episodes. I'm like, all right, I have to watch something like,
Happier.
yeah,
I
I
get
have
that.
to I have to balance it
binged
out a little bit.
I binged it.
Yeah, maybe I'm. Yeah, I'm so sensitive. I'm such.
Shut up, dude.
I'm just.
Speaking of shows,
I need to
I
toughen up.
started and finished Landman.
The whole show.
I mean, it's 2 seasons, but yes,
How many episodes are in each season?
10. 20
Okay, so
episodes.
20 episodes. How many?
Took me like 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. For a second, I was thinking like you
I don't
did
know
this
if I've
during
mentioned it
the-
on here before, but I started and
Saturday.
finished it in the last like 2.5, 3 weeks.
I've heard a
Very
lot of
good.
good things.
Very, very good. It's Yellowstone because it's Taylor Sheridan.
Hmm.
Yellowstone's one of my favorite shows ever.
Mhm.
Like prime Yellowstone, it kind of got bad at the end, but
Yeah.
it's my second favorite Taylor Sheridan behind Yellowstone easily. It's, in my opinion, I enjoy it much more than 1883 and 1923.
Okay.
It's very good.
I liked 1883.
I liked it, but I liked the first season of 1923
Mm-hmm.
a lot. The first 2 maybe with Spencer.
Mm-hmm. I did too. They just when they stopped it, I just could never get going
Yeah.
again because it was so long afterwards.
Yeah. But this is one that I definitely recommend. It feels, I mean, it's obviously a different storyline, but it reminds you a lot of Yellowstone.
Okay.
Just the amount of characters that you get to like know and like, and they have, I love it.
Okay.
It was very, very good. The end of season 2, peak.
That's what I heard. I heard that with season 2 started off good. It got slow in the middle, and then really they wrapped it
The
up.
last episode was so good.
They closed it out good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good.
Okay.
And it obviously set up for season 3, which comes out at the end of this year. So I still have a long time. But Landman, definitely recommend. I think you'd like it.
I've heard a lot of good things, so I'll have to give it a look. I think that's it for me in movies and shows.
Yeah.
Books, really. You? Any books for you?
Heck no.
I-
I need to finish Dark Forest.
You still haven't finished Dark Forest.
I picked it up like once in the last like 2 months.
Surely I've talked about Three Body Problem on here.
Oh, a lot.
Okay. Then I won't go into a monologue, but the Dark Forest, yeah, you have to keep
I know.
have to keep reading. Yeah, so I was reading this one book. I think I've said it, Strength of a Few. I got 2/3 of the way through, and I started reading this other book, and it's about when was the Manson murders? Was that the 80s, 90s?
70s, right?
Oh, 70s. Okay.
70s.
Whatever that time period was, this book is like, it's a reporter who spent like 30 years of his life investigating and going into like basically all the discrepancies between the story that the prosecution proposed as the official narrative and what are all the like, all the things that don't fit that story basically. But it goes into it really focuses in on that trial case, but then it widens out into like just Hollywood and what that time period was and how everybody was connected to Manson and like everyone knew him. And so when that happened, everyone like distanced themselves from him so as to not get, be associated with any of that stuff. And then how like some of it kind of trends towards conspiracy, which I don't really like about the book. I wish it was a little bit more, but it's a lot of just like speculation about the CIA and how they were running all of these operations to, sway public opinion. I guess the Vietnam War was going on before that, or I can't remember when that was happening. I think that was way before. And how, could the CIA and stuff been playing a part in the trial, or like were there things withheld because people were informant, and so all this stuff. So a lot of it is kind of like speculation because we'll never really know about all this stuff. So I don't know. It's been an interesting read, but like the guy we work with, the janitor, he read the book, and so I was
Mhm.
like, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And we talked about it for a really long time. He was like, so what do you think about mind control? It's like,
Yeah. That checks out.
but if you do go into what's it called? What was that program called? The one where they were experimenting with like LSD and
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
crap.
I know what you're talking about. Whatever. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, y'all, the listeners. Yeah, someone text me what it is because I know what it is, but that program. Anyway, it kind of all meshes in of
MK
just
Ultra.
yes,
Wow.
MK Ultra. I mean, if you're familiar at all with like the Manson stuff, like he used drugs to like influence people essentially, which is in the MK Ultra stuff. Like that was what the CIA was seeing is if they could do that and actually control somebody's mind. Which I listened to a podcast on that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That whole program and stuff. It is crazy that our government was experimenting with that stuff. Because, like, there was one story where there was a guy who, like, put LSD in the, like, communal coffee pot and didn't tell anybody. And, like, everybody just, like, drank LSD that day. And, like, everyone started going crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just genuinely some of the stuff that they did or got away with. But anyway, the book is... It's an interesting read, and I honestly started getting more interested in reading that than the other book I was reading. So that's all I have on the book front.
Yeah, I have not been reading.
I know we have a lot of readers who listen to this because this is a very intelligent,
Yeah.
well-spoken, highly intellectual podcast where we talk about really complex ideas and yeah.
Sure.
So, with that being said, with movies check, AC Milan, they're just killing it. Like, we don't really need to talk about it that much. I think they're still top 2 in the table. Let's see. Let me just double check. Christian Pulisic, I actually think he hasn't been. I mean, it's still such a good season for him. I think we tied. Yeah, we tied with somebody. We have so many ties this season.
What league is AC Milan in?
Serie A.
Is that above or below Premier?
It's the Italians league,
Oh, okay.
and then there's Premier League is English or
Gotcha.
the UK.
Gotcha.
So the only way you could compare them is it's probably being like SEC versus
Yeah, Big Ten.
Big Ten
Gotcha.
or SEC versus Big 12.
Okay.
Because Premier League is the SEC of European soccer.
Okay.
They just spend the most money. All of their clubs have the most money. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, we play on Tuesday. Oh, hold on, I need to look at standings. Number 2.
2.
Ah, frick. Inter's ahead of us. Whatever.
2.
International. Oh, I can't say that. I was going to try to say it. Nope. Well, that's all I've got.
All we got. Lock in for college baseball.
Lock in for college baseball. Get prepared. Get your head straight. Get your mind right. We apologize again for not potting last week. We know that messed up your week.
Yeah.
You went a whole week of going throughout your boring life, and you didn't have.
All their lives boring.
Yeah, I know that was.
That's crazy.
I apologize. I know that you. Honestly, for sure, our listeners lead very interesting lives,
Mhm.
and but yeah, we're sorry that we couldn't, bring you joy and happiness last week, but we're here this week, and we just sat down for 2.5 hours and talked into microphones for you.
Yeah, sure.
How many people you think listen this far? Probably like 4,000, 5,000.
Something like that. Something like
Only like
that.
10K probably. Yeah, we don't want to dox ourselves and give out our real streaming numbers,
Yeah,
even though you can go on the YouTube and see how many views the YouTube videos get.
yeah. Let's just say I can afford double chicken at Chipotle.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. There's one guy at the Westlake Chipotle. He starts like talking to me. Like he talked to me last time. Does he have like, I don't know if glasses, but he
Yeah,
like,
older guy.
yeah, I think he's a ginger, I think.
Okay, maybe.
Or
not.
he's like, he has like pale skin,
Yeah.
but he's super nice. Like one time, like I get to the end of the line, or I get to the checkout, and I guess I had been like staring off or whatever, and he was like, "You look like you died in that line," and I was like, "What?
Huh?
What do you mean?" And then the next time, I think he said something again, and I like talked to him, and he was like, "Yeah, like this Chipotle has like an average like 1.4 rating, like stars wise on something." He's like, "If you can, do you mind like rating it or whatever?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll rate
Sure.
the Chipotle, whatever." He's like, "Okay, cool," and he gave me a drink cup for free.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, "Oh, thank you, man." Whatever. He's a super nice guy. So this last time through the line, I don't even know why I'm talking. I don't why I'm bringing this up. The last time through the line though, I brought it up. Or I was like, I got you that review or whatever. He was like, no, I appreciate it, whatever. And we talked, and I got steak. I didn't get double steak, but I got steak, and he wrote chicken on the thing,
Yeah.
and gave it to the guy. So
That's clutch.
yeah, he is a G.
Nice.
Yeah, but I didn't know if you had that same experience.
No. There's one older guy that always starts conversation, and I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But I kind of just nod my head, and if I give one answer, he just keeps scooping stuff.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just like if someone's nice, he's like, give them whatever they want,
He's like,
and he never charges me double.
he's like trying to train you to talk. He's
Yeah.
like, give the monkey a treat
Exactly.
if he talks to me. So it's just
Yeah.
yeah,
That
it
guy's
works.
a G too.
You'll get me.
Never charges me.
Also, you can come on the podcast.
Yeah.
if you want to talk about
anytime.
Chipotle, the difference between Chipotle and all the other ones out there.
Yeah.
Chipotle versus Cabo Bob's.
Hungry.
Yeah, we'll get that. All right. Well, sorry if I've been coughing. I've had cough drops in. I have a really bad cough, but
Womp womp.
this is my podcast, so you have to deal with it. Our podcast.
Yours.
All right. Love you guys. We'll see you next week.